We're doing a lot of good stuff.
Okay.
What was your experience with lumps and cysts before you started daily breast massage?
I've had fibrocystic breast disease since I was a teenager, and so I had a lot of problem with that. I gave up on caffeine. That helped some, but until I started the daily breast massage, I had lumps or cysts once in a while. I still had pain, at least on a monthly cycle, if not more, and I felt a heaviness in my breasts and just uncomfortable feelings. So once I started the daily breast massage, that all went away within just a few months, and that's why I do it every day.
So I don't understand. I don't know what disease you have. Can you explain to me exactly?
In layman's terms, it's called lumpy breast. And it just means you get lumps in your breast, and usually it increases with your monthly cycle. But that way, yeah, and you can't tell if it's cancerous or not. And so people with fibrocystic breast disease have to go in more often to either have a biopsy or whatever. And so that really scared me when my mother had breast cancer. And then I realized my risk was greater. And so I wanted to do something where I didn't have to worry about that all the time. And now my breasts are completely clear. So I do. And I believe that the breast massage is helping them stay that way for whatever reason. And I'm hoping that it'll be proved true someday that it's the cancer, that it cures that too, but we don't know, or prevents it. We don't know yet.
And that's a big if about this system, but we know it works. We know it works to totally clear out any kind of fibrocystic breast disease at all. I don't know of any women who are in my classes who haven't completely cleared out their breasts if they're doing the massage.
If somebody had told me that I could get rid of all the lumps that I had in 3 months, say, I would have thought they were out of this world. And so that was one of the things that just really amazed me, is that I could really do something myself.
Ooh, when we say clear, what does that mean? It's like you don't feel anything, really, you don't feel lumpiness, but it also feels loose and free.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Like you said, heavy was...
The heaviness and the felt harder some places, or it just wasn't natural, or didn't feel good, didn't feel healthy.
I had a mammogram that was, the word they used was suspicious, and so they said, well, you need to come back and get another more intensive one, and that was very scary because they don't say anything, they just say, well, you have to come back. And then it was even more painful than the first one because it's more intense, and I was just fit to be tied, and they said, well, it looks okay, it's probably gonna, we don't see anything that looks, but why don't you do this every 6 months instead of every year, just so we can watch. And what they were seeing was masses. They never said fibroids or anything, but they just said, it doesn't look clear. And so in between that 6 months, I had started with Susan on the daily breast massage, and the next time I went, expecting, the same scenario as the time before, and all of a sudden they go, oh, they're clear, they're fine, looks great. The doctor's words were super, and I'm just like, okay, this is good, I have to go with this, because I was expecting the previous, and so now everything's clear all the time. It's wonderful.
Daily breast massage is simple, but in our world of healthcare dominated by technology and industrial medicine, simple things are easily overlooked. You can take your breast health into your own hands, and daily breast massage is a way to do it.